Understanding animal rights ethics. The ethics of animal rights revolves around the moral consideration we give to non-human animals. Some argue that animals deserve the same rights as humans, while others believe their value depends on their utility to humans. The debate questions whether animals should be seen as property or as sentient beings with inherent rights. Do all animals have equal moral value? Not all animals are treated equally in society. Companion animals like dogs and cats receive more legal protections than farm animals, while insects and marine life are often overlooked. Ethical debates ask whether a cow's life holds the same value as a chimpanzee's or whether intelligence, emotional capacity, or ecological role should determine moral worth. Sentience and the right to live. Many animal rights activists argue that sentience, the ability to feel pain and experience emotions, is the basis for moral consideration. If an animal can suffer, it deserves protection from harm. This perspective challenges industries like factory farming, animal testing, and entertainment, which often exploit animals for profit. Utilitarian versus rights-based approaches. Some philosophers, like Peter Singer, advocate for a utilitarian approach, weighing animal suffering against human benefit. Others, like Tom Regan, argue that animals have inherent rights, meaning they should never be used as a means to an end. These perspectives influence laws on animal welfare and ethical consumer choices. The ethics of factory farming. Factory farming raises ethical concerns due to the suffering inflicted on animals for mass food production. Animals are often kept in cramped, inhumane conditions, subjected to painful procedures, and slaughtered without regard for their well-being. Critics argue that if animals have rights, industrial farming violates those rights. Conservation and species hierarchies. Conservation efforts prioritize certain species over others, often focusing on those deemed ecologically important or aesthetically appealing. While efforts to save endangered species are vital, ethical questions arise about whether we should value a panda's life more than that of a common rat or mosquito. Legal protections and their limitations. Animal welfare laws vary widely across countries. Some nations ban animal cruelty and promote humane treatment, while others lack strict enforcement. However, most legal frameworks still allow animals to be used for food, research, and entertainment, reflecting a compromise between ethics and human interests. Should animals have legal personhood? Some legal scholars and activists argue that certain animals, especially intelligent species like primates, elephants, and dolphins, deserve legal personhood. This would grant them rights similar to humans, preventing their exploitation. While a few court cases have explored this idea, it remains controversial. Ethical veganism and lifestyle choices. Many people adopt veganism or vegetarianism to align their diets with ethical beliefs. Avoiding animal products reduces demand for industries that harm animals. Others support lab-grown meat or sustainable farming as a compromise that balances human dietary needs with ethical concerns. The future of animal rights ethics. As society evolves, so do views on animal rights. Advances in science, ethics, and law may lead to stronger protections for animals, redefining their place in human society. Whether all species will ever be treated equally remains an open question, but ongoing debates continue to challenge traditional views.